Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. And okay, first of all, then we may get interrupted by noise. If it gets terrible, and they have been hammering and drilling like lunatics over the last few days, I may have to pause the video. I hope that's not going to happen. At the moment, all I can hear is some mild sawing next door, so hopefully that's not coming across the microphone, but we will see what happens. Now, I really am keen to have a go at this puzzle. I don't have a huge window today, so I want to do it now. This was sent in by Lisztes, brilliant, I was going to say Hungarian composer, and that's probably fair enough, Hungarian constructor, who sent us a puzzle 3 months ago, which I think under a video title of But Where Are the Clues, had these little killer clues on the side, but with no numbers in them. And you had to derive the numbers from the cages. And some people, when they read that we were surprised that there were no clues, would put clues back in puzzles. Lisztes has gone the other way, removed every idea of a clue and every direction given. We will have a look at this puzzle in a moment, but it promises to be a fascinating journey, and I am looking forward to it. But do remember that there's still a couple of days left to enter the competition on Patreon for solving the quite approachable Sudoku hunt. Still 2 days left. You can do it in a day if you haven't begun already. Lots of people have. Also on Patreon, a crossword video, lots of content during the month. Simon has been looking at a couple of Fistamafel puzzles this month. There is plenty of stuff on Patreon for people who just can't get enough on the channel. But we are still doing 2 videos a day. And thank you to those who have joined us, who have followed us from the beginning or who are with us now. We are grateful for your company and hope that you enjoy the puzzles. Now, this one is fascinating. So, normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits along an indicated diagonal from each question mark may repeat and sum up to a 2-digit number hidden in a killer cage, read from left to right or downwards. So, like the last puzzle, for instance, we might have a 1, 2 there. And that would indicate the number 12, and that might apply here, and it might be pointing upwards, and then the numbers on that diagonal might be 7, 5, which add up to 12. So effectively, these question marks are numbers hidden in the cages, but we have to work them all out, and we have to work out which direction the little killer clues on the sides of the grid are pointing, up or down, and we have to attribute exactly 1 cage to 1 question mark and vice versa. And we have to do basically all the work ourselves. Why is there even a constructor in this puzzle when we're going to do it all? I don't know, but you can build your own little killer puzzle in this way. I suspect even if you wrote in the numbers instead of the question marks, this probably wouldn't be an easy puzzle, but it's going to be really hard as it is. But anyway. There are also some white dots. White dots between 2 cells indicate that those cells contain consecutive digits. Not all white dots are given. So we are going to have to deduce the little killer clues from the killer cages, and I don't know how we're going to do it, but Lisztes is a great constructor, so it would be worth giving this a try. All the links under the video go to our various things like merchandise and apps, but the first link is to this puzzle. Do give it a try yourself. If you feel like it. You can probably judge from the video length how hard it is. I'm guessing 45 minutes now. Random guess. I've no idea. We'll see. Okay, let's get cracking. Okay, how? Right. No. I was going to say there are some 6-figure clues, 6-cell little killers, but that is not necessarily a little killer. That could be one instead. So the maximum length of little killer we know about is a 4 from the middle. I mean, the little killer clues. Okay, they're all double digits. That's... okay, in this central column, this has to be interesting because... Right. What is the maximum tens digit in this column? Sorry. What I mean is, what is the minimum maximum tens digit? What I mean is, can we possibly have a little killer clue that is 50 something? And obviously, if we can't, then these digits are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, which might be something we can prove. Now, can any of these little killer clues be 50 something? Oh, and look, the longest we can have is a 6-digit clue, but that's only in 2 cages. And therefore 987 in each cage is the maximum, and that doesn't add up to 50, it only adds up to 48. So that one can't add up to 50. This one can't add up to 50. Now, let's be careful. Oh, also this one can't. However, part of the problem there is they're only going through 2 cages, but something here would go through 3 cages. So you could have 3 9s and an 8, which is 35. That's not enough. So now the only one I'm left worrying about is this, in which you could have 9 8, 9 8, and a 9. How much does that add up to? Oh, it's not there. It's 43. Okay, so we're fine. So we do know that these are 1, 2, 3, and 4 as the tens digits because there is no 50. Right, and one of them does begin with a 4. That's exciting because the other numbers in the column have to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, very obviously. So the number that begins with 4 is at least 45. Now, let's just go back here. What did I say that could add up to? 17, 34, 43. That cannot be the 40-something clue. It must be a 6-digit clue, but there are some candidates. I'm just going to colour them now. That's one candidate for a 6-digit clue. That's another. This is a third. And there's a fourth. All of those are possible 6-digit clues. Are there any others? No. But how the heck am I going to know which one? Yeah, okay. These cells, oh, that's so clever. These cells are tens digits as well, aren't they? And my suspicion now, oh, and so is this one and this one. Oh. Right, my suspicion now is that you can only possibly get to 45 using one. I was going to suspect that you couldn't get there using any, but every one of these coloured 6s goes through a tens digit. None of these tens digits can be more than 4 because we can't have that in this puzzle. We've worked that out. So this one, the green now, this has 3 tens digits. So those could be 4, 3, plus 9, 9, 8. This is very difficult to do in your head. 18, 26, 33, plus a 4 there, 37. That is not a candidate for 40-something. Orange, 9, 8, 9, 8 is 34. Plus 4 is 46. Oh, bother, that is a candidate. Oh, bother. 9, 8, 4 is 21. And they could both... Oh, no, hang on. We're going to run out of 40-something cages. Okay, so blue can't be a 40-something cage. A 40-something diagonal. But, no, what was it? It was green that couldn't be. Sorry, green can't be a 40-something diagonal. Blue, I suppose, can also be 984, 984. Blue could be up to 42. Orange could be up to 42 in exactly the same way. Purple could be 987, 984. Oh, right. I've got my maths wrong. Yes, 984, 984. What? Is that 46 or 42? It's 42. Why am I making it 46, 34, 38, 42? It's not 46. Right. That is 42. So, right, yes, this is what I thought I might discover and what I have if I could possibly do maths. Right, the purple is the only thing that can go over 44 because both orange and blue, which have two digits that can't be more than 4, can't go over 42. So purple is the 46. Or no, hang on, how much can purple be? 987 is 24, 98 there is 41, plus 4 is 45. That's what it has to be. Yes, it is absolutely maximized out. That is so clever. And that means this has to be a 4, and suddenly we know where the cage that has the 40 some... Ah, yeah, hang on. 987 there. Let's just do the maths again. 24 plus 17 is 41, plus 4, the maximum there is 45. And only one of these cages has to be at least 45. Well, we've got the 4 here, so that is the cage that is 45. Let's colour that cage purple as well, just to show we've matched it with that clue. I don't know if that colouring will survive, but this is right. Now, none of the other orange, green and blue, none of them even have to exist as diagonals. So I don't have to find another 40 something because this orange might not exist because the diagonal from that question mark might go that way. This one must exist because we needed a 45 or more diagonal, and that's the only place we can get one. Gosh, that's very clever. Right, now, what next? Next, do we try and decide whether we can have any other 40s, or do we not? Or do we work on the fact that one of these must be 36 or more? We can take 5 out of those cells. We can take 4 out of these. So one of these 3 must be at least 36 now. Now, is 36 easy to make or hard? Green probably can't do it. 989 is 26, plus 4 and 3 is 33. Oh, it can, even with a 3 there, 36. So there seems to be more license on orange and blue. Although actually, orange and blue have had some digits taken out. This can only be a 6. I still think we're going to get there comfortably. 6, 15, 19, 22, and a 9 and an 8 gets us to 39. Maybe we can't get to 40 anymore. This would be 7 and 6 at the max, because we've used up 9 and 8. Actually, I can take 9 and 8 out. In fact, it can't be 7 and 6, because that cell still has to exist. 7 and 3 is the maximum there. 10, 14, plus 8 and 9 is 31, plus 4 is 35. So actually, orange can't be a 36 candidate now. Green, what did I work out here? 17, and 9 there, 26. And then if this was 4 and 3, and that was 3, that's the only way to get to 36. But that would require another 4 to exist. And I think we're about to prove there are no more 40-somethings in this puzzle. Oh, here comes the hammer in. Jesus. Right, so this could be 6, 9, 15. Let's say a 4, 19, a 3 there, 22. Oh yeah, 7, 9 and 8 there. Is that possible? 39. So that's a real candidate. But that involved a 4 here. I can't. It was going to look lovely if I was going to have to make green the 36. Then I could just fill it in. Oh no, hang on. 39. No, this is I forgot I'd changed horses. I want to prove first that there are no possible 40s in the puzzle. So 6, 15, 19, 9 and 8, 28, 36, 39 maximum, not a 40. This one I think was 9, 8, 9, 8, 34. Ooh. Oh, well, it's not 9, 8, 6, 5 now. 11, 9, 8 there, 28, and a 9 there, which it can't be anyway. No, that won't do it. So, and a 4-cell clue is only 35. Right. There are no more 40 anythings in the puzzle. We cannot achieve that with any of these remaining diagonals. So I can take 4s out of the first cells of those cages. Oh, this is so strange. Oh, now here's a... Oh no, a thought that occurred to me was if we were using more than one of these, they would... all of those possible diagonals would have to begin with a 1, but of course we don't know which direction the little killer clues go, so that's nonsense. Right, okay, we're back on these 30s now. So how many 30 possibilities? Look, there are 3 here and 3 here. If I could prove that we could only have one 30-something, I don't think I can prove that, but let's... This was a possible 39, wasn't it? Although that's changed a little now. 6, 9, 15, 3 there, 18. A 3 there, 21. 9 and 8 there, I don't see why not, is 38. That is a very live candidate for the 36 thing. Now, orange could be 7 and 3 there, we decided, is 14. 3 is 17. We can only get up to 34. Orange is no good. Now, green. Now this is 3 and 2. That's 5. That's a 3. That's 8. Put a 9 in here. That's 17. A 9 here is 26. And an 8 here is 34. That is not a candidate for the 36. And therefore, the 36 is blue. Or it could be 37 or 38. So the maximum here is 6, 9, I'm just doing this again, 18, a 9, 8 pair there is 35, and a 3 there is 38. That's 2 degrees of freedom from the 36 we need. So that could be 6, 5, or 4. This could be a 9, 8 pair, but there are 2 degrees of freedom, so it could be a 9, 6 pair. That's the lowest it can go. These could both come down, which is annoying because it means we don't know that that has to be a 3 in this 36. But I've now got a 6, 7, 8, 9 quad. And blue is the 36 or more clue. There's only 2 degrees of freedom, so it's 36, 37, or 38. And it's in one of these cells. Now, can we have any other 30-something clues? We probably can. We might well need one, but let's just do the maths again. This is now 5, 4 maximum. 12, 5 there is 17, and a 9 is 26. That doesn't get close. This is 7, 4, 3 is 14. A 9, 8 pair, yeah, 31, and a 3 there would get us to 34. So orange can still get to 34. And I'm a bit nervous that this might be able to get to a 30. 6, 5, 9, 8. But this can't be more than 4 now on the white dot. Oh, and that can't be 8. Oh, good grief. 6, 5 there is 11. 9 there is 20. This can't be more than 5, and that can't be more than 4. 29. So the 5-digit one can't be a 30-something clue. So far, orange can be a 30-something clue. Green can't be. Only orange can be, and this 5-cell one can't be. Now, can any of the 4-cell ones be? 9, 9, 8, and 5 is 31. Which is possible. 7, maybe. 9, 8, and 6 is only 30. That's not enough, because you can't have a 0 in a Sudoku. Here, though, 9, 9, 8, and 9, that's comfortably enough. So there definitely are, I mean, I guess up here it looks like it could be done as well. So there definitely are other 30 potential clues, which is a pity. I'm just going to pencil mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. That's on the white dot. That's also on the white dot. And that. So blue is the 30-something. Can we restrict it any further? If that was a 9-8, you would have a 7-6 here. That's not possible, actually, because that can't be a 9-8 pair. You can't have 7-6 here. One of those is 9 or 8. So actually 9-7 is the maximum here. 16, 9 there is 25, 6 there is 31, plus 3 is at maximum 37. So there's only 1 degree of freedom now. This blue adds up to 37 or 36, which is going to be one of these totals. Can I remove that last degree of freedom at all? If it was 9, 7... if it was 37, it doesn't work. Wow, if it was 37 in one of these clues, it doesn't work, because this would be maximum. 9, 7 there, a 9 here, that's 25. 6 there, 31. 3 there, 34. That would have to be a 3. So this would be the cage with 37 in it, but we've put 9, 7 there, so you can't have 37 in the cage, or you'd repeat 7 in the box. Oh, that's mental. Right, so this blue cage, the blue diagonal, adds up to 36. That much I know. I don't know how it does it, but it does. And 36 appears in one of these cages, but it could still be in any of them. Now, how are we going to get that 36? The maximum again is 9, 7 up here, 16. A 3 there is 19. A 3 there is 22. 9 here is 31. And a 6 here is 37. There's only 1 degree of freedom, so I can take away the bottom possibilities from each. Not from up here, because this can still be 9, 6. But that one can't be a 1. There's only 1 degree of freedom on all of these things. 9 and 6 is 15. Oh no, this can be 9 and 7. Yeah, so it can come down to 9 and 6. That's why I've left that in. Oh, come on, come on. How do we know? Right, if this said 36, if that was a 3, if it's not a 3, then it's a 2, and that takes the degree of freedom. Then we have to go 9, 7 around 2, 3, 9, 6. Which makes 36. So if that's not a 3, we know that pair and we can write in all of these. But, and also we're going to get another 30 cage if that's the case. In fact, one of these at least is going to be a 30 cage, just by virtue of the fact they can't both be minimum. So if that, sorry, what I was saying is if that is a 3, no, if that's a 2, we know all the others. However, if it is the 3 that makes 36, then we have 3 and 6 here. So these will be selected from 7, 8, and 9. We've only got 1 degree of freedom, so they would involve a 9. In fact, those two definitely do involve a 9. Which means we can take 9 out of these cells, and now the only 9 in the middle column is right here. Oh, bingo! And that's looking at this cell, and there goes our degree of freedom. Oh, that's insane. Is it right, though? Could this be 8, 7? Let me just go back and check in case I've got this wrong. If that was 8, 7, 15, and that was a 3, 18, 3 there, 21. Oh, hang on, 9 there, 30, and 6 there, 36. That does work. So I'm wrong to have taken the 9 out of these two cells. It is just possible with 3s in both of those places. For that to be 8, 7, this would be 36. What else would that do? That would put a 9 here, weirdly. So that's another place 9 could be. It can't be here. Oh, what does that mean? So maybe it wouldn't work with, what was it, 9. So what I was coming up with was if 9 has to be here, then that's a 9, then that's an 8. Then we have to go 6, 8, 3. 3 there. And a 9, 7 pair. I'm just going to write that in corner marks so I can remember what happens. We get 3, 8, 6, and that's if we have a 9 here. Now the alternative is that we have a 9 here, in which case this is an 8, 7 pair. So 7 is definitely in those cells. And then 8, 7, 3 goes 3, 9, 6. And in both cases we're going to get a 3 here. We're going to get a 6 here, and we're going to get a 7 in one of those two cells, so those don't have a 7. That's weird. So, and these two, in one version they are 9, 7, when you have an 8 here, and in the other version they're 8, 7. So they never have a 6. So 6 is definitely in one of these cells and not here, which becomes a 7. That's now not a 7 or a 6. That's 8 or 9, which gives us a pair. Let me just put in these other candidates. And I haven't resolved where the 36 is because it still doesn't... Does it? Oh, no, hang on. Was this a 3 in both versions? 8, 7, 15, 18, 24... Yes, if this is an 8, that's a 3, because that's a 9. If instead that's a 9, this is 8, 7, and that is a 3. That's always a 3. This is always the 36 box, and I can make it blue accordingly to match with the blue. Or even though I haven't done the blue diagonal in full, I've got these two possibilities. Now I've got a 6 there, so that's not a 6. Crikey, this puzzle's weird. So, purple I've done, blue I've sort of done, although I'm left with these possibilities. Now, those can't be 3s anymore, so that can't be a 4. In fact, that's a 1, 2 pair, so this becomes a 3, and that's next to a 2, and this is a 1, and I've got huge chunks of the middle column done. This becomes a 2, it sees a 1 and a 3. So those aren't 2s. This can't be a 1 anymore because of the dot. That can't be a 2, so that's a 3. And this is a 4. This is weird, but helpful. And I've got another 30-something cage and a 24. I mean, I'm getting all kinds of cages. This could be 31. Probably will be, actually. Oh, this is fascinating puzzle. 7, 8, 9, 3, 6. So there's a 2 in one of those cells. Oh, not like that. Not like that. Like that. There's a 4 in one of those. There's a 1 in one of those. and a 5 in any of them. So actually, sorry, I'm just going to reduce that to full center markings so I know the possibilities there. Get rid of the corner markings. There we go. Now, it must be time to think about these other these other 30-something cages there and there. And a 27. That's not tiny either. Oh, and 18 or 19. Oh, have we ruled out all the 2-cell possibilities? Have we got any cages left that could be under 18? I don't think we have. They're all absolutely bogus and impossible. That's really interesting. So, blue and purple we knew. Orange and green must be actual diagonals in this puzzle. Then we still have this either 4 there or 4 there to go. The same on the other side in the middle. And this clue on the left here, which is either, oh, what's the max there now? 9, 5, 14, 4, 18, 23, well, 5 and 4, 27. Ooh, that looks a lot like that, doesn't it? But it could, of course, be a 3-cell clue down there. Right, now, where are we going to get the big numbers from? We need more 30s. This 5-cell can only be 27. What about the 4-cell clues from the middle, though? 9, 9, 8, and 5 there. So this one on the left could give 31, which is just possible there. This one on this side, 6 is the maximum there, 12, 21, 29, that's not going to do it. So this one could give 31 there. This clue in the middle here probably could give 30 either way. I don't see why that has to be less than 35. It could be anything. And this one, again, that could be 35. So this question mark on the right hand middle could be 35. That's the max we've got left. Oh, what I've forgotten about orange and green. Green's not going anywhere. 5, 4, 3 is 12, 14, 17, 26. Green can't even be that. Orange, a 9, 8 pair there, and 3 is 20. Then, oh, now 6 and 3 down here. 29, 33. This can't be 31 or 32. It's got to be more than 33. So it's not orange, it's not green, it's not this. And this one won't supply, what did I say, more than 14, 31. 14, 22, 31. So this is going to have to be orange. Good grief. And what's the max for orange? Again, it's... No, sorry, it's not orange. It's this clue. Either going up there, which could be 35 max, or down here, which could be 35 max. And either way round, this is now 34 or 35, which forms a pair. But I don't know which. So in one of these directions, it's 9, 9, 8, 9 with 1 degree of freedom that could come off that. But which direction? Ah, this can't be 9, 8. I was thinking that could be, because that could be a 7 joining to the 8, but it can't be. So, I suppose this could be 9, 7 with an 8 there. No, weirdly, that doesn't work either. Okay, what is the maximum for this diagonal, allowing for this dot and this 8, 9? Right, interesting. So, if we had 9s at both ends, Then what's the maximum we can put here? Can we get it up to 34? We would need 9, 7. Yeah, that would work. You could put a 6 here. Oh, bother. Okay. There might be another way to make it work. You can't make this 35 though, because of this white dot and the fact that it would clash with the 7 or the possible 8 you're putting in there. Right. Can you make this 35? No, because this can't be more than 6, can it? I've only just spotted that. 9, 6, 9, 18, 24. That would have to be a 10 to get it to 34. This can't be 34. So this, let's call it yellow, is the same as this diagonal. Wow. And it must be, now we worked out it can't be 35 because of the white dot, so it is 34. That's just going to give me, I'm going to tidy up my pencil markings when I get the chance. 5 there. Now there's a 1, 2 pair, I get a 4 there. Now to make this 34, I was doing that with 9s here, 18, and then a 9, 7 pair here, which would have to go in this order with a 6 here. Now, is there any other way to do this? If I didn't have 9s there, can I have 9, 8 here? Can I get this bigger? And the answer is no, because one of them would have to connect with a number which couldn't be 9 or 8 or 7. So I can't have 9, 8 here. So this must be how it works. Wow, so those are all 9s. This is a 7. That can't be 8 because this has become 8 now, so that's a 6. Oh, this is brilliant. And now I've done, yeah, 34. That is yellow. Now I've got this 30-something to go. I've used the clue on the right. The clue on the left in the middle, I think that can't be, well, I know I can't get above 34, so, because I've proved that time and again. So this is 31 now. That can't be a 2, 3, or 4. Right, 31. Now this can't be here. 2, 7, 11, 25. No, that's not available. 31. Sorry, I'm going to get a drink of water to stop myself coughing through the rest of the video. So I'm just going to pause for a second. Right, there we go. Sorry about that. So 31 I'm looking for now. That, sorry, I'm going to have to rethink it. I think it's going to be orange. We've done green. Oh, have we done green? No, we haven't. 9, 12, 14, 17 and 9 more maximum, 26. Wow, green's not even going to be that. That's interesting. So this one, can this be 31? 9, 9, 8, 5, exactly 31. That's possible. Or 6, 6. This can't be more than 3 now. So not there. So that's the only place that the left middle can give 31. Can orange be 31? We would have 8, 7, 3. This is max 18. 4 there is 22. 6 and 3 is exactly 31. Ah, so I don't know whether this is orange or up here. Can I rule one of these out? Maybe do a bit of Sudoku. Is that going to help at this point? You just never know. 5, 6 and 7 still to place there. 4, 1, 3, 2. That's not a 9 anymore. 3, 2, 1, 9. That is 5 or 8. That is 5, 7 or 8. These are from 6, 7 and 8. Oh, so's that. So the only place for 9 in this row is there. Good old Sudoku. That fixes 8 and 7. Now, this blue had to be 36, and this has not max anymore. 6, 9, 17, 20. That's a 9, 7 pair. Perfect. So we get an 8 there. Let's take out the corner marks from that cell, those cells. This becomes a 9. Okay, so it was worth doing some Sudoku. These don't have 3s in anymore. This can't be 2, 4, or 6, or 3, but it's got to touch that, so it's 1 or 5. And this, therefore, is only 2 or 4 as a possibility. Now, 8, 7, so we've got 1, 2, and 6 available here. 1, 2, 3 in that one. 1, 2, 3, 6 here. So the only place for 4, oh, 4 can't be there just because of that 4. It's in one of those 2 cells in column 6 was what I was going to say. We've got a 1, 2, 5, 6 quad. So that's a 7. And that's a 9. That gives us the 7 in blue. 7 is not in those cells, which are a 5, 6, 8 triple. So we can take out 5 from there, 6 from there. That's not a 7 either, 5 or 6. So 7's in one of those 2, not helpful. Right. So has that changed? I doubt that it has, but let's see how we would make up 31 here. 9, 8, 9, 5. Oh, hang on, green. What's green going to add up to? Yes, maybe this is it. Forget the 31. I still don't know whether 31 is there or here. They've both got possibilities. Yeah, I think they have both got possibilities of being 31. But what is next? We still need to have a 27, a 24, and a 19. And one of those is going to be green. And one of those is probably going to be this, although it could be that. 27, 24, and 19. And the other, oh, is whatever's left over from the 231 possibilities. So obviously they could give 27, but one of these others is going to have to give 24. I suppose that could be 9, 8, 7 there. No, it can't, because that can't be 9, 8, or 7. 8, 13, 18, 22, 24. 27 cannot be achieved there. So this clue, this question mark, is not giving 27. What am I left with? Sorry, I've forgotten. So either this central middle clue and orange, I think they're going to have to be 31 and 27. Because this, yes, this can't give 31 or 27. Or even 24. This one's going to have to give the 19 in one of those locations. So I've got orange and green and this central fellow to give 31, 27 and 24. Either orange or the central fellow could be 31. Green, have we worked out this can't even be 27? 9, 12, 14, 17, 22, 26. Right, green is 24. Wow. 9, 12, 14, 17. So these two have to add up to 7 to make that work exactly. I think they're going to have to be 5 and 2. Yeah. Whoa, that's the way to do it. To not focus on the highest one, or even the second highest one, but the third highest one. That is just genius setting. So we get 4 there, 1 there, 5 there. This becomes an 8. That's now a 6, 7 pair. This fixes the triple in the middle. This has become a 5. Those don't have a 2 in. It's a 1, 3 pair. That's a 2, 6 pair. This is now a 4 because it can't be a 2. Lots of this puzzle is done, but now, can we do the 31 finally now? Still, 9, 8, 9, 5 will work here. So that's probably going to be right. 4, 18, 26, 31. Here we're down to 7, 3, 8, 18, 4 there, 22. I can still do it. 31 can still be here. Right, whichever one isn't 31 is 27. Can this be 27? 12, and then you would need 15 here. But that is only 1, 2, or 3 now. No. So that's not involved. So this is one of the, let's make it red. That is one of the correct. It's either 27 or 31. And so is orange. And then the other thing is going to be 19. And that is either down here or this one, which has now got 8, 9, 13, 18. Yes, a 1 there would make it 19. Can we rule out this from being 19? Doubt it, but let's just put in the candidates. No, you could have 2, 9, 8. You might have to have 2, 9, 8 to make it work, but you can. So I don't know how that 19 is going to work. Right, Sudoku again. Where's 9 in this column? Just spotted that. I can put that at the top. The others are 1 and 3. That's going to give me 9 in one of these two cells, and I strongly suspect it'll be a red one. 1, 2, or 5 there. Oh, it's so close to resolving now, but it's just fascinating. 4 is in one of those two cells. I don't think Sudoku is going to go all the way. We're going to have to do this on the cages. So 19, I'm very tempted to assume it's going north and put a 1 in there rather than 2, 9, 8. Maybe I can falsify 2, 9, 8. It could be 4, 9, 6, so that's not really worth doing. Could this be less? 9. If that was 6. Yeah, 5, 6, 8. Actually, that works too. So I'm barking up the wrong tree slightly by trying to figure out the 19. Oh, didn't I do the 27? Was that green? No, it wasn't green. It was yellow was 34. Haven't I done the 27? No, I did the 24. Right. We have 31 and 27 to do. Now, can this be 27? Maybe that's an interesting question. We know it can be 31, 12, 15, with the maximums here, 7, 3, and 6. That's 31. But can we take 4 off those maximums? When we can remove 1, 2, and 4. We would have to do that by making this a 2. Well then in either version, 31 or 27, we're still getting a 3 here and a 7 here. Goodness gracious. So that might let us do a bit more Sudoku. These can't have a 3, probably won't. So that's a 2 or 6, depending on whether this is 27 or 31. Now, up here, these are either 17 to make 31 or 13 to make 27. So they're 13 or 17. This can't be a 1 or a 3 in either version. So that's definitely... Oh, it can't be an 8 anymore. Oh, this is vital. Why have I not noticed that? So I can't get this to 31. 9, 16, 25, 30. No, I can't. That is not the 31. This is the 31 in orange. Right, so 6 there. Let's mark that cage as orange. The 27 is going to be red. 14, these definitely have to add to 13. It has to be a 7 and 6. Oh, I should have done this ages ago. So it's not a 9 there. This is a 9. Now that's not a 9. And now I might struggle to make 19 here. Oh, 5, 6, 8 just does it still. So this is either a 1 here to make the 19 or 5, 6, 8 down here to make the 19. Okay, but surely I've got more I can do. This is now a 6, 4 pair. In fact, I can fill them in. This is a 1, 2, 3 triple with 8 and 5 in the box to go. 2 and 7 up here. Then we've got a 1, 3, 8 triple where I can put the 8 in. Down here I've got 2 and 5. Yep, they're done. That is 1 or 4. Now what's happened along here? Ah, that can't be 5. There we go. That'll fix it. Now this can no longer add up to 19. 18 is the maximum. So this is the 19. We'll give that dark grey to match with that. We get a 1 there. What a puzzle. This has been an absolute adventure. Hopefully it will now just finish off with Sudoku because I'm not sure I can take any more. 8 and 9 down here, they're done. This is a 2. This is not 1 or 2. We've got 3, 8 and 6 to go in the row. Ah, so 6 goes here. Then in the bottom, 8, 6, 5, 9, 2, that is 1, 3 or 4. 3, 4, 7. 1 or 3, so 7, that's the last 7 in the grid. This is where 8, no, that's not 8, because we've got an 8, right, that's a naked single, which I can't see, right. 2 and 4, 2 and 3, this is a 1, that fixes 3 and 1, this is a 3 and that is a 4, and that is a brilliant puzzle. What an entertaining solve. Well, I'm sorry, I'm speaking for myself. I was entertained by solving that. You probably weren't entertained by my solving it, especially if there were some bits of it that you were seeing and getting annoyed at me for not spotting, like that couldn't be an 8. That was the later one. There was something earlier down here where I was totally not picking up something, but I've really enjoyed that. That's excellent. Thank you very much, as always, for watching, and hope to see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.